Hey guys, it's Darin, and for my Quest independent study project, I am doing social media, so we are going to ask random people about social media and their habits. Okay, what's your favorite social media site? Like if you get on one.
Does Instagram count?
Yeah.
MySpace.
MySpace.
I'm really bad with social media.
He's not.
And then, how many hours a day do you spend on it?
Like all combined, like Instagram, Twitter.
I'm embarrassed to answer that question. I spend a lot.
I'm not even.
3 hours, probably 3. I mean, this is the first thing I do when I wake up. First thing I do before I go to sleep. So probably at least 3 hours.
That's okay.
That sounds
I
real
spend
bad
about-
out loud.
Oh no, there's people that are on
Maybe-
8 hours a day.
Maybe an hour a month.
An hour.
Yeah, he's never on it.
Okay.
And then, do you think it's positively or negatively impacted our society?
I would say negatively, even though I'm guilty of using it.
I'd say positively.
Positively in it. Well, positively for you because
I
being
play
a
music.
musician. It's helped you.
It's free webbing. I have to pay for a website.
And you get to promote your music for free.
Yeah.
Negatively, just because there's all the bullying and all the things like that, but I still use it.
Well, great. Thank you guys.
Okay, what's your favorite social media site?
I truly don't use it. I'm still concerned about personal security, so I won't use it.
Okay,
Good point.
and then, well, I guess I don't have to ask you the second question, but do you think it has positively or negatively impacted our society?
You know, it's a real mix. There are probably some very positive things, but I think it's also, despite they call it social media, I don't think it draws people together. I think there are too many young people who think they have a million friends, but they don't know each other. They can't communicate directly face to face. They aren't learning social skills. So overall, I'm not sure it's a positive thing at this point.
Speak loud because I'm.
Yeah, for that.
Okay, so what's your favorite social media site?
Well, the only one I really go to is Facebook.
Facebook?
Yes.
And then, how many hours a day do you spend on it?
Or how many do you think?
Not hours a day, maybe an hour a week.
Okay,
Well, that's good.
yeah. And then, do you think it's negatively or positively impacted the society?
Negative.
Negative?
Yes.
Okay.
And why?
Why?
Yes, sir.
Because people go on there and they write stuff that may or may not be true, but they'll put something up. And there was just a case this week. Somebody put something and it had, I can't remember the negative impact, but I think they got fired or something because they wrote something about their boss. I've heard that a lot. Where they wrote
Joel
something.
Osteen? Joel Osteen?
No, it was
No, the
something,
preacher?
it was something local. It was something
okay.
local. Somebody wrote something negative about their boss on Facebook, and somebody told their boss, and the boss went on there, and anyway, the person got fired. So, yeah, I think it's negative. People they think anytime they go on the internet, they think they're immune, that they're anonymous when they really aren't.
Okay. Okay, what's your favorite social media site? If you have one.
I guess Facebook, although I don't really post at all. I just check what all my friends are doing. That's about it.
Okay.
Anything I'd say.
How many hours a day do you spend on it?
On social media in
Yeah.
general.
Probably about an hour, maybe. I mean, I don't check it that often, honestly.
Okay, and then, do you think it has negatively or positively impacted this society?
Social media in
Yeah,
general.
I think it's made us more probably impatient. Because you
Yeah.
want to know what, everything that's going on right now at this moment, and when you check Facebook and nobody's done anything in the past 15 minutes, you're like, what is going on with the world? Nothing's
Right.
happening. But that's what I think more than anything. I think it's a good thing that it's keeping us all closer together, just because I have friends on there that I haven't seen probably in 20 years, but we keep up with each other on Facebook, so
Yeah.
it's brought us closer together that way, I'd say.
Okay. What's your favorite social media site?
Facebook.
Okay. And how many hours do you spend on it a week?
That's hard to say. It's right on my phone, so it's really easy to get on my breaks.
anytime I get a second. So if that adds up, it's probably like 10 hours a week.
Okay. And do you think social media has positively or negatively impacted our society, and why?
I think it's, for me, positive. I would say why, because it connects you with friends and family that you don't get to see all the time. Especially, like for me, Facebook came out right when I was in high school. So immediately, all my friends in high school were all friends. Now that we've moved on, almost 7 years later, I still know what they're doing, you know, what their kids look like, what's going on, and so I think that's positive.